Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say with attitude, super duper morning show. We got some guests joining us in the building. Like I kept mentioning this morning, SXM Doet is coming up this weekend, Friday and Saturday. So make sure you sign up if you want to be a volunteer and you want to be involved in these projects. If you want to make sure do your duty, then this is the opportunity for you. SXMDoet.com. And we do have Rolika here and Caroline from SXM Doet. Good morning, ladies. How you doing?
Morning, super. Morning, radio listeners. I'm doing good. How are you, Caroline?
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, great. 4 more days before SXM Doet.
Yes. From jump up to step up, this is your opportunity to be a part of the community. One of the biggest volunteer events that happens on the island for 2 days.
Yes.
For 2 days.
Correct. Friday and Saturday.
And Thursday is an off day for most people, so you get some chance to rest up.
Exactly.
And then you go straight into Doet.
Exactly.
Right.
Rest yourself and then let's do this.
Yeah. So this marks what, 12 years of SXM Doet?
12 years. 12 a dozen years of doing.
I like that one. So what makes this year different from other years, you would say?
I think this year, again, being a dozen years, is just being able to see the impact that has been done in the past. Mm-hmm. And then what we realize this year is that a lot of projects are sprucing up what's been done in the past.
Right.
So I can appreciate that, and you can really see the continuity of St.Maarten Doet throughout the years. So I really love that part of it. It's not different, but it's just nice to see persons taking pride and wanting to ensure that projects that they did a few years ago, whether it's a mural or painting a school, they're doing it again this year and upkeeping. So that's
and to add to that, I also see some new NGOs participating this year. So that's also a way to be introduced to the different NGOs or the nonprofit organization that we have on the island. I mean, we have a lot of people doing great work, but you don't always know that they're there. So this is also a great way to be introduced, like, hey, what kind of organizations do we have out there that are there for the social cause?
Right. Yeah, because I wanted to ask, how many projects do we have for the between the 2 days? 83 projects.
Yeah, 83 this year. So what we noticed this year with the holiday, we did experience a slight challenge because some of the schools they are closed on the Thursday and the Friday. And so they were unable to get staff on board and parents and students. Some people are taking a vacation. So we did have a drop in the numbers in terms of especially schools. We realized that with schools and daycares.
Right.
But of course, 83 projects, and we're thankful for all of the organizations that still took that leap with us and was like, we're going to be on board with you guys this year. And that we're able to sign up for Doet this year. So really appreciate that. We're 83 strong.
83 strong, and I'm sure the volunteers will be coming out, whether you want to do it as an individual, whether you want to do it as a group or team building experience. I know a lot of students take this opportunity to add it to their
community service
hours. Right.
Yes. That's a great way, and especially the youth is also really a focus this year. We have 2 youth ambassadors added to our team to really get more attention and support to get the youth out there, and you also see really more involvement already. It's really nice.
And we have one of the organizations here with us this morning that will be one of the projects for SXM Doet, and we have Giggles and Growth, right?
Giggles and Growth Academy.
All right. Introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Giggles and Growth Academy.
My name is Linaisa. I am the director of Giggles and Growth Academy. And we provide services for children 0 to 4 years old. And we make their daily life their home.
So you make them laugh and you make sure that they grow in the same sense as well when it comes to, I guess, learning and...
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what does your project actually entail?
Brightening our playground.
Okay.
So basically we will be painting our walls and we will be building picnic benches and also a sandbox.
Okay.
Which we most likely will turn into a little garden because our team this month is gardening.
Right.
So I think we're going to do that instead.
Okay. Now, is this your first time signing up for a Doet project?
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
How's the whole process?
It's smooth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Easy, right?
Very easy. Very easy.
All right. So, and your project is on which day? Friday, Saturday, or both days?
It's only on Saturday.
Only on Saturday,
from 8 until 5 in the afternoon. But if we have a lot of hands on deck, then we finish earlier.
Okay. Nice. Now, is your project full? Are you still looking for persons to... fill the positions?
It's almost full.
Almost full, okay.
Almost full, but we still can use more hands.
All right. So once again, it's Giggles and Growth. So this is one of the projects for SXM Doet. This will be on Saturday. And like we mentioned before, you have projects on Friday, you have projects on Saturday, and some projects are on both days.
Correct.
So if you see the opportunity to be a part of a project on Friday or Saturday, sign up and be a part of that. You could actually sign up for more than one project. Just check the timings.
Correct.
That's
you don't
one
want
thing.
It to overlap.
Yeah, if you sign up and you think later on, I want to do another project, just make sure that the project that you did before, that you registered for, that you cannot make it to, that you cancel it. You can reach out for that because they do expect you. Like they are preparing for you to be there. They have food and drinks. We put a lot of emphasis on making this a good volunteer experience. So from both ways, the organization, if there's any changes, they are expected to inform you as a volunteer, and as a volunteer, if you have any changes, inform your organization.
And let them know why is it important to register, because some people might be like, you know what, I'll just show up.
Yeah. Well, they are preparing in a way with everything that they do, and also to see what's feasible with the activities that they're planned. And like I said, food and drinks are important, so those also need to be bought and everything. They get t-shirts, they get other stuff ready for the volunteers, so they want to make sure that everything that they have ready for you also reaches the person. And if you suddenly have a project that is for 5 people and then 15 people show up, that's not a really pleasant experience.
Exactly. But person can still register. The registration is open up until when? When can they register still? Even up till Friday, I believe.
Up till Friday if you're registering for a project on Saturday.
For Saturday.
We prefer not to, again, because like Caroline mentioned, the logistics of food and beverage, like right now you can expect this week organizations are trying to wrap up those logistics. So if you can do it today, tomorrow would be great. Of course, we do have some of the last minute persons. I would wait until the Friday to register for the Saturday, which of course we're still telling you, we're not telling you, hey, don't do it, we're welcoming it. But if you know that you have the time on Saturday, go ahead, peruse the website today, www.sxmdoet.com, and peruse it. You can even filter to Saturday to see specific projects.
What's available.
Or if you want to do something indoors, if you want a social activity, whether it's painting, gardening, we have different filters to help you with your search on the website.
And usually for each project, it lets you know how to dress, what type of shoes to come with as well. So if you're doing something outdoors, if you're doing something on the beach, if you're doing something indoors, it tells you what to bring, if you need to bring anything, even though most of the time, at the project itself, most of the material is there available already.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, we can always support and reach out, like, how can I help the project to make it even more of a success? That's also for businesses. If we think like, hey, I still want to do a team building activity or do something fun with my colleagues, you can also adopt a project, and with that, really mean something, really have an impact.
And also, I want to stress to those that signed up already for a project, or those that want to sign up for a project. Each project has a project leader.
Yes.
And I know in this day and age, everybody likes to be social. Everybody likes to take pictures and go on social media. Ask the project leader first if it's okay.
Correct.
If you want to post, because things could be very sensitive. Persons involved. Good
that you mentioned that.
Vulnerable groups.
Because indeed, not everybody wants to be posted online, right? So that's also something to take in consideration. Good that you mentioned that. Thank you.
Yes, if you want to post a selfie of yourself, that's fine. But especially in certain
children, vulnerable groups, we would we would prefer if you would ask permission from the project leaders, maybe even the persons, if they're an adult, if they're okay with that.
Absolutely. All right. So once again, the website is sxmdoet.com. And quickly, a little bit more information about Giggles and Growth. Where are you guys located?
We are located in Defiance. So I always like to use the Provision Lady as a landmark.
Okay.
Directly across from the Provision Lady.
Across from her, okay.
There is a alley. And we are the second building on the right side.
Okay. All right. So Giggles and Growth, and they have a project that's on this Saturday where they're going to be building, painting their walls. They're going to be building a garden, and you said a sandbox?
Yes, the sandbox and the picnic benches.
And picnic benches as well. All right, so make sure you check it out if you want to be a part of that project. It's almost filled, so check it out and be a part of that on Saturday. Caroline, you had something else?
Quick shout out also to the Brighter Child Foundation. They were also supposed to be here this morning, but couldn't make it due to practical reasons. But they also have a project on Saturday fixing up their space as well.
Yes.
So they're still seeking for 3 volunteers, I think. So that's also a shout out to that organization to get the volunteers to get the job done.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Aurelika?
I also wanted to, of course, shout out all our sponsors, partners. Of course, without Be The Change Foundation and Oranje Fund, St.Maarten Doet would not be possible. So they are first on the list. Of course, Republic Bank jumping on as one of our main sponsors this year. Seaben Naturals, who sponsored some of our early duty trinkets that we gave to the early duty projects. SCDF for allowing us to be in the Carnival Village. We did have visibility last year and this year, so thank you to them for that. Simpson Bay Resort, Sugar Mill Cafe, who sponsored our vouchers for our pre-doot, our kickoff party, which was
on Friday.
That was last Friday, and that was so amazing. Again, super thank you so much.
You're welcome.
such an amazing party. We had King Verse, all of the organizations, they were able to pick up their bags. So that was really a great kickoff for Doet. Also, the voucher sponsors, we got to thank them also. That's Koiman, CC1, Heavenly Water, Domino's Pizza, Cake House, Carl & Son, Sherwin-Williams, Green Fingers, Divico, Soul Gas Station, Caribbean Palms, and Datham.
Nice. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Linaza, you want to add?
I just want to say that I would like to call out all students, young professionals, and the community leaders that SXM Doet needs your energy. So grab your friends, your volunteers, and just volunteer for our project and make the time count.
Sounds good. Get your karma points up, as they would say.
That's right.
And
let's do your duty.
Do your duty. That's right. To make sure you check it out this weekend. Also got a shout out to Shanika and Brianna. I told her I was going to remember her name. I always forget her name. So Brianna, good morning to you. And I got to thank you guys for doing this every year. 12 years.
12 years.
Dozen years of
doing.
That's right. So St.Maarten, we're going to be doing our Doet this weekend. Any other Caribbean countries as well?
All the islands.
All the islands.
So Curaçao, Aruba, Bonaire, Saint-Eustache, St.Maarten, and then of course NL Doet was back in March.
Okay, yes. Right. And a lot of people are asking why the change in date, because it used to be earlier in the year, and now it's now changed to May.
I think logistically for Curaçao and Bonaire, it was a bit difficult in March because that's usually around their carnival, and then when election time come around, that's around their elections. So I think they found it a bit more difficult to actually garner the support from the businesses.
Right.
Because everyone is focused on either carnival or elections. So with consultation with the Netherlands and the other islands, they started that the second week in May would be a better week based on holidays and St.Maarten Carnival and all of that. So that's why we're here right now.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much. Don't forget SXMDoet.com. That's the website to check out. Thank you very much. Before you leave, I have one more question for you, which is the question of the day. Now, if you know, what is your blood type?
O positive.
O positive. All right.
I'm also O positive.
Okay. And Caroline?
I actually don't know.
Don't know.
I have to check that.
That's fine.
Good one.
No problem. But I know this weekend everybody's going to be positive. Get it?
That's right.
All right. Hey. But SXM Doet, don't forget you can check out the website sxmdoet.com if you want to be a volunteer, if you want to see all the different projects that are still available. You can head on over, sign up. It's very, very easy to register as a volunteer, and good to go. If you were a volunteer for previous Doets, does your information stay within, or do you have to re-register again?
You have to re-register again, for sure. Yeah.
And it's a quick process, so it's very, very easy. So it doesn't take too long.
Basic information.
All right. Yeah. Well, thank you, ladies, again for joining us, and I'll see you on Friday and Saturday.
Thank you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, on the station with the Attitude Super Duper Morning Show. Let's take a break. When we come back, more action, so don't you go anywhere.
This